Amazing Ampharos here, and I'm about to take on Norah in Child of Light, or Nox as she's otherwise known, who is the first part of this game's two-part final boss sequence. I will get to break in between them, but this is kind of a gauntlet. And both of these upcoming fights are very difficult. So I've spent a lot of time crafting oculi, being sure to invest levels properly. It's also I'll be able to get through what's coming up here. And much like the other evil stepsister, she's going to turn into a large dark dragon. Though unlike the other fight, physical is actually the way to go to take out minions here. And down goes the first tentacle. And the second. And this has actually been a almost literally perfect fight. So let's just keep it going. And start the setback game. Well, the boss is resisting getting set back, so Gen's not really helping me here. I'm going to take my first plant, even though no one's been damaged, and I'm going to bring Robert back out just to increase my damage output. Well, Robert did very little there. Well, this is unfortunate. Good thing Gen has a native water resistance. And counters with Unstoppable, which is not really that big of a deal, actually. And let's spend our final paralysis to keep this boss not acting. And that is not a weak blow I just dealt to that boss. Well, that's unfortunate, but I live. And we need a quick little interrupt here, so let's bring out Rubella. I was being silly, I forgot about Unstoppable, but that paralysis does not hurt. And Finn is now spent. So hopefully this targets him. Well, it would have been better if he didn't die, but it's okay. And another paralysis with a crit. You know, sometimes everything just goes your way. This has been the best fight I could have possibly hoped for, really. And there we go! First time I played this game, that was a difficult boss. I really, truly am astounded that that went as cleanly as it did. And that was a first attempt. As I get the final set of level ups I'm going to get in this game. And a potent magic potion. But in comes Umbra. Who's quite dissatisfied with the way we've reclaimed the sun. As Aurora decides to choose her duty over going and saving her dying father. Causing her crown she got from her dad to disappear and her magic protection to fade. But Umbra clearly is just not a motivated enough Dark Queen to chase us. So off we go with the sun, the moon, and the stars. and through the power of love and friendship, Aurora lives again. I will say, though, there's one little thing about this scene that's a little annoying. You see that empty spot on the steps to the right where Golem is clearly supposed to stand. That's the DLC character not available on Wii U. So, thanks Ubisoft. But let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive. Aurora now has new sparkly white clothes, has been reunited with her mother, and is in a final boss slaying mood if I've been following how this story is going so far. I have no idea who the Aerostati are on their list of the peoples of Lemuria. I wonder if there's a story behind that. And the game just throws us into the final boss fight without giving us a chance to spend our experience from Norah. And this is really an epic sequence if you do it the way they're planning for you to do this. But I don't plan to. I don't know if they really thought through all the implications of you being allowed to flee from battles. But after that whole big scene, being allowed to do that is pretty special. Unfortunately, this version does not have the glitch where it would add the castle to the map. Some versions of this game have a glitch like that. When you run from that battle, you end up on an empty map with nothing to do and it pops up on here. Oh well, this is still pretty special. Now, since this is the last fight, I might as well just get stats as best I can. A little more defense for Aurora. Rubella can get an upgraded defend command. Finn... Oh, Finn. I guess I'll take 1 point of MP and 2 strength. Doesn't quite get to his defend command. For Robert, I believe 2 strength is going to be worth more to me than 5 HP. Tristis, I guess I'll take 2 strength. Upgrade taunt. The level 3 taunt is actually really nice. I don't know if I'll find a way to use it, but I'm glad to have it. I'll take a point of dodge with Gin. And with that, I'm going to break segment. I'll be back for the final boss fight in just a bit.